The wild. The weaver. And the worm. 3 primal forces from which the world, Gaia, springs. The wild is creation, formless and abundant. The weaver shapes, making order out of chaos. The worm, whose purpose was to destroy the old, to make room for the new, went mad. Now, a force of corruption, feeding on greed, malice, and hate. It ravages Gaia. Through its unwitting accomplices, mankind. The balance between those 3 forces is long gone now. Insidiously, the worm gains more and more ground every day, vitalized by the damage humans have brought to the Earth. We, the werewolves, remain, born of man, beast, and spirit. We are the vindication of Gaia and the wild.
All right. They should be ready now.
The best way to get Indran out of the region is to attack their bottom line. We have a plan to convince them there's no profit to be had here. Ludmilla, if you please.
I've recently gained access to the system that controls all the on-site oil pumps. We tamper with the pumps.
Will that really be enough?
According to the internal files I got my hands on, they...
So, how do we go about this, Rodko? Who does what?
Ludmilla knows the location, so she will take...
Once I'm hooked up, I'll only...
But if something goes wrong, my wife ends up on her own in enemy territory. I don't like it.
I'm going to be fine, Call. We've been preparing this for weeks.
And if there's any sign of trouble, you and I go in and retrieve her.
I'm heading out. I want to be done before daybreak.
It's our duty to be here. She needs to learn that it's hers, too.
She's just a teenager, Call. We were young once, too, remember?
Not looking forward to packing all this up tomorrow morning. I don't like thinking that Ludmilla's on her own, Rodko.
I understand. She's my sister, remember?
And she's Adana's mother. I should be out there with her.
I gave it a lot of thought. Her chances of success are better if she's alive. If things don't go as planned, you can tear through as much Endron scum as you...
Ava did an impressive job installing all this. I'll have to thank her for this later. Got everything squared away?
Not a lot to square away. All I'm doing is pressing a button. Still got a ways to go before I can do much more than that. If I tried to...
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're 10 times better at hacking than me or Rodko. Besides, you installed all of this on your own.
I know, but how are you doing?
No, not yet. Hey, how you doing?
I'm bored out of my mind. There's nothing to do here, and it's wet.
We're not on vacation, Adie. We're here for Gaia, for the cairn.
I know, but couldn't I have learned how we do...
Try connecting with the spirits. Feel their presence around you.
I'm trying.
Don't worry. It's always harder before your first. And if the change never comes, if you're human, like your mother, that's fine.
Why didn't you go with Mom anyway?
I wish I could have. But Rodko wants us to keep a low profile.
Rodko's a dumb...
Hey, that's your uncle you're talking about. And the leader of our pack. You know, everything will be alright. Don't worry.
Shit.
Cahal, wake up! I'm gonna need you. A helicopter just touched down on the site's landing pad.
Shaking things up how?
Guard patrols have been changed, and some areas have been locked down, including... We still haven't discovered her, though.
So what's the plan?
Mission sunk. Go in there, get her out, and wait for things to get her off site. The locked-off areas need to be manned.
Shit.
Fortunately, she has already secured a terminal. She'll guide you to her... There's no time to waste. My sister needs you.
Ludmilla?